Oh yeah. You know what time it is, y'all. At least I hope you do.
We're in control. We're in control.
Y'all, welcome back to Drift CE. I heard PC version is officially named this, so I guess it's gonna be called Drift CE from now on. Instead, my usual mix-up of 21. Hopefully you probably just saw something. Unless you ain't seen the intro already. Well, guess what? I happen to have at least $5 to get all three. Yes. If you're ever on PlayStation side, which I am, and you're on that PlayStation reward stuff, I had enough points to get like $5. And all three of these cars all together with tax, it's 448 or 38. It was 4 something. It was under $5 USD. I think it had like a 38-cent tax on it. But anyways, yeah, I was able to get all three cars for under $5. And yes, I got the MK4 server, but it's in storage right now. I just happen to have these two out as well. Obvious showcase if you ain't figured that out already. Now, if you're asking yourself which one we gonna be working on today, well, we already know. Now, none of these cars have been touched yet. They ain't been, set up for drifting just yet. Now, this is gonna be a two-parter for each car, so that includes engine building and suspension and drivetrain work. I ain't fucked with this stuff in a long time, so forgive me if I'm a little slow. I am gonna strip the underside of this car out for real. Wheel, suspension, all of it. Now I come to think about it, it might be a three-parter. But we'll get there when we get there. Oh, Jesus Christ. I might not need to put fenders on this, that's for damn sure, but ooh. Am I the only one that noticed this? But these headlights look ugly. That screams unfinished texture right there. That's sad. Anywho, to the lift. Now, if you're asking yourself what engine I'm gonna be putting in this thing, hate to break y'all's hearts, but if you're expecting a swap of anything else that isn't a straight 6 for this car, well, let's just say doors right there. That's all I can say to you. I will be putting the inline 6 back in it because any game that offers a swap, I usually don't do it for the Supra. I hardly ever do, actually. Even in CarX Drift Racing, I do not swap its inline 6 out. I do not swap the 2J, ever, for something else. Now, I will put the 2J everything else that kind of screams it, but not this car. This car only screams 2J. I don't give what anybody says. But first things first, before I start building the engine, how about we strip the underside of this sucker and put some nice subframes underneath it. Oop, hold up. Now, power goals for this thing, I want to make at least just under 700. Is that so bad? No. It's actually pretty doable. You don't need that much. You really don't need more than 700 horsepower to have these things to do crazy shit to start with. I don't know why the drift conversion puts this narrow of a wheel and tire on it. I'll tell you one thing though. Yeet. I don't know how long this is gonna take me, but I don't know how to speed things up either, so this might be a wrong interpretation. But nevertheless, this thing's coming apart. That's a weird order of doing it, but good. If car mechanics sims taught me anything, it's usually the brake collar that comes off first. Oh, this is hurting my neck just looking up. Oof. Yeah, no, like I said, I'm gonna at least make this worth the while. Actually, I'll just say it like this. This is probably gonna be more entertaining than sitting there waiting for CarX to update. They've had the last update for CarX, just totally random note. The last update, 2.20, came out in like what was it, November, December, somewhere around there. I don't remember too well. Now, how many months has it been since? And we console players are still waiting on the, well, you know, the track workshop for, you know, modded maps. Honestly, I kind of see how there might be issues with that because, well, if anyone's been paying attention, a lot of the maps that have been added to that track workshop are imported mods from a set of cores at 90% of the time. And this is gonna be my hot take on this. If CarX was smart, and I like to think they are, excuse me, I like to think they are, they add a track creator system using all the assets that are currently in the game itself. The trees, the buildings, road textures, all that. Including the most recently updated maps that they had, especially like Cammy Road got the biggest overhaul out of the ones that were listed from the prior update. When they updated East Toge, Camry Road, I believe Springstone and Pacific Hills, if I'm not mistaken. But my thought on this, if they've been working this update this last few months, there's no reason why they shouldn't be able to figure out how to at least get the permissions from the console manufacturers to fucking at least have those kinds of maps to be in a workshop. If they can't, they need to get smart and start adding a track creator, even if they have to make it on a different application, or like even something like what Polyphony Digital did with Gran Turismo 5 and 6. They had that shit made on a mobile, had that set up on a mobile app or PC app. I don't remember. If anyone remembers that, I mean, you know, created maps on Gran Turismo 5 and 6's, you know, map creation system. I know 6 had to use a, I think it was like a mobile app for that, but I never looked into it at the time because I never had a smartphone at that time, or any kind of phone at that matter of fact. Around that time that the map creator for Gran Turismo was, well, around. I wish they would have kept on doing it for 7 at least, but oh well. It is one of those kinds of things. Oh, I better get that drive shaft. But yeah, trust me, if they had that amount of time, the amount of months they had, what was it, like 3 months, you'd think they would actually made some headway trying to get a track workshop thing approved for the for consoles, because they should have had that approved prior when it was first fucking announced. I mean, I get it, this is their first time trying to get that kind of shit approved through a console manufacturer, sure, but never the fuck again, especially if they intend Street to be on consoles at some point. I believe it will be. After they're done making their final things on PC before they start beating their heads against the wall to get it on consoles, which we all know that's gonna happen, and it's gonna be a pain in the ass. Take the excellent. Yeah, this thing's getting the special undercarriage treatment. Okay, getting off topic again slightly. But yeah, when that update comes out and the track workshop is actually in there, you bet your ass I'm gonna be fucking showcasing maps, especially some personal favorites after I look around and see what's what. Because I did. If anyone see me on corrects, you know 90% of the time I probably will be on Cammy Road for like existential periods of time, 90% of the time. That's where I've been this last few times. The last couple of months I've been on CarX, which is not very often since I was playing Gran Turismo 7. And I've got some good money making methods in there. It's, well, depends on race difficulty. It's usually 2 different races, and they're both endurance racing types. One's a 30-minute race, the other's a 60-minute race. The 30-minute race is a Group 4 race, which shouldn't be too hard to do. Just get, well, I'm trying to race it up, get the diff out of there. As I was saying, it's not hard to do if you know how to tune. And thanks to CarX, I learned how to tune a little bit better. But that's in the drifting side, which that has helped fucking improve my knowledge there. But when it comes to racing, I had to. Don't want to do that. And when it comes to the racing side, you need to know how to get the front end to bite. Sometimes if the front end of a car pushes too much, it's well, it's not just aerodynamics you gotta worry about. It's suspension tuning on top of that. Oh fucking stabilizer in the back. Oh. There. Whole entire underside is gutted. I might as well go ahead and put the front subframe back in because I intend to plop this engine in before I stop for the evening. I always make it a priority to put the subframes, front rear frames back in it at least. I even do that on Car Mechanic Simulator. I need to get 21 one of these days. If it ever comes up like, you know, free game in a month, PlayStation, if it hasn't already, I'm definitely gonna snag it. Close that up now. Alright, let's get ourselves a, well, technically the engine is the same for everything in this game. They all sound the same. Anything that uses a straight 6 sounds like the straight 6. Anything that uses the V8 sounds like that, well, V8. And so on and so forth. Well, since what this is going into, and it tends to share a lot of similarities with the JZ series engines, it's definitely going to be the 3-liter JZ series. Couldn't tell you if it's 1 or 2, but who the fuck knows, who the fuck cares? That's JZ. Right? You wanna know a fun fact, y'all? There's been a lot of 2JZs stock block that uses like, let's see. I'm pretty sure they still use the stock crank. They just turn them a little bit and make sure they're nice and polished as a extra precaution because you ain't gonna be putting, you know, new bearings on a roughed up surface. So surface, you know what I'm saying? So stock crank's going back in, and like I said, I'm not gonna want to make too much crazy power. I want this thing to be enjoyable. Go back here. Yeah, I ain't done this at all. But I got one extra I don't need. I didn't want to do that. Wait. Did that not? Oh, no it didn't. There we go. Honestly, hold up. I am gonna pull one of the other cars back out. Put it to the dyno so I can just throw shit at it. This is a BMW in sheep's clothing, y'all. Don't let it fool you. You pull every module out of that car, it's labeled with a BMW part. And the engine's also BMW, so kiss your rod bearings goodbye. Just saying. Sounds like a stereotypical thing someone would say about a B58. Not gonna lie, if it's a BMW engine, and we all know the BMW engines love to eat their rod bearings out, so it's nothing new. I believe we do put forged pistons in it, put rods and pistons in it, so. Oh. Old pan. High performance head gasket, that's always a necessity. It does not matter if you're running low power or not. It's better to overbuild it than overkill than under. I'm pretty sure they still use basic heads with just, you know, forged parts in them. Like I'm gonna build this my way, but y'all can build yours however you want it to be. I'm just giving you my style. Oh yeah, forged cannon. Let her eat. Oh yeah, slowly cover together. Oh, also, fun fact. There are some Toyota Supra models that did come with a 2JZ GE non-turbo, making 220-some horsepower from the factory, which is still pretty decent for an inline 6. Most inline 6s can't even make that kind of power, let alone 200. Even if there were dual air cam engines. Know what I mean? Some of them do struggle like that. Yeah, we're still gonna put spark plugs in it. I'll get to that in a moment. Right now, let's... What kind of cam gear do I want to throw in it? I might as well go ahead and put some Type 3s in there, let her fly. Ooh, yeah. No, but now, so I'd like to see at least a... I mean, that's a cool copper fiber piece, but I like to see the exposed cam look. If nothing else, a see-through piece. Not be big fancy, but... Yep, definitely. Honestly, I could just set this engine in right now, to be honest. First things first. Stick it in the Supra. Oh god, the hood was down when I'd done that too. That makes no sense. I don't think it really matters. One moment. There we go. was meant to be. Honestly, with this kind of engine setup, I think I could get away with running a Type 3 turbocharger. How many matches the valve cover? If the valve cover was a bit more shiny, I'd be able to live with it. I just realized I need to put the fucking spark plugs in it. Maybe I can... I probably can't walk on it. Well, give me a minute. Probably what I should have done first thing is put the plugs in it. I'm a dingus. Damn. Fucking walk through an engine, you speed run that shit, but if I'm walking, it's still... Damn. Too much, too much. Nothing but the boost. Alright, now the sucker go back in the car. What else? Oh yes, fuel rail. Nice, if we're not going nutty buddy in this biz. Okay, I don't intend this engine coming back out anytime soon, so strap bar we go. And voila! Now I'm gonna put the suspension on this sucker and probably close out this video because I don't want to burn too much more time. Have y'all go bored and insane watching me put a car together. But if y'all do enjoy that, welcome to the club. If you don't, well, like I said, doors over there. Yeah, let's put the suspension underneath it back together. I'll probably figure out wheels later. Well, then again, I probably want to put the drivetrain mostly back together too while I'm at it. Whoa. Is it me or did the 6-speed gearbox get a little more shiny? I don't remember it being that polished. That is sus. But again, I'll live with it. I'll roll with it. I don't care. Oh no, what the? That's a basic one. Get that out of here. I don't know why they don't make the sport ones a priority. But it's whatever, I guess. Oh wow, that's actually a cool color. One thing I would like to see if we're gonna have be colored, suspension components, I want to be able to choose my own colors. That'll be an interesting little custom tidbit, wouldn't it? I think people would get that with that. Because I know there's a angle kit called Destroy or Die that's like you can custom order them with whatever color you like. I know Taylor Ray's done that for a Corvette he did back in the day. I think it was like Cletus McFarland's Corvette. The one they now called Don. They calls Donnie. He's got like a Freedom Factory wrap on it. I think that was the one he did. God damn it. Yeah, they need to make the sports stuff like top of the list. God damn it, I did it again, Johnny. I don't want to do clear all because I don't want to, get rid of that stuff sitting on shelves just for aesthetics. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Get deleted into the atmosphere, No, I could just stay there. I'll clean it up later. Oh, for fuck's sakes. At least I'm a half a millionaire. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, that's trippy with that green. I've never seen anything like that. But then again, you don't see that kind of stuff on a car when it's rolling around, do you? No one does. Oh. Okay. Okay, I think I broke the game doing that, but oh well, it'll be fine. Looking good so far. Put the hubs on at least. Ah, crap, I just realized it just zoned out, just kept on working, just... Damn. Concentration. Jesus Christ. are certain sparks in these cars you just can't walk under. Anywho. Oh, Jesus Christ, I did the rear ones wrong. Fuck me. Jesus Christ. Well, now I know. I'll correct that in a moment. Oh, for fuck. All right. Yeah, I did not mean to do a twin pot in the back. That was not supposed to happen. Okay. That's done for the most part. Hopefully y'all enjoyed part 1 of this build out for the Supra. Tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, depends if I upload this video tonight. I'll put it like this. It's past 10 o'clock at night at this point of this recording. I have yet to take a damn shower. So, I'll be back another time to finish this sucker up. Put some wheels on it, put a body kit on it. Just see what the numbers are and take her out to sleek. Then I need to finish out the interior too. Hope you all enjoyed this video, and remember, obey your local traffic laws.
Hone your skills. Look, boy, you in the danger room. Yeah, you in the danger room.